Okay, today we are listening to Lizard. This is my 6th King Crimson video. You already know what we do here. You already know what we're about. If you haven't seen my other 5 videos, I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, this is the one that I got recommended most after the last video, so we're checking this one out. If you have any other recommendations, as always, drop them in the comments. You guys know what to do. And yeah, let's hop right into it. Okay, track number 1 is Circus. The album cover kind of looks like a circus a little bit, so I'm assuming that this is related. I love these keys on both sides. Ooh. That was unexpected. Okay. Ooh. Well, that is intense. Well, that saxophone is cooking. That was a good lead into the 4th verse. I like that a lot. Kind of somber now. I like that part a lot. I like that part a lot. That track was littered with metaphors. That song felt like an apocalypse, really. It felt like it kind of shot at society as a whole. Even though we're talking about circus animals here, it did kind of feel like... I really did like the saxophone throughout that track. I think that was my favorite part. And I did like the ending there where everything was just kind of building up. And it didn't really it just stopped. It didn't die back down, just cut out. Usually with these King Crimson intros, I feel like they're always intense. I know the Islands one wasn't really intense, but I feel like for most of them, hitting you with a lot off the start. It's like the start of a movie always. All right, track number 2 is Indoor Games. Oh. This is kind of jazz. This whole thing just got calm. Ooh. I like where this is going. I like this is going. Okay. What are they doing? This is incredibly hard to follow. Everything is kind of scratching my brain right now. Okay. What's so funny? I just got a weird laugh. It was calmly intense. There was a lot of things going on, but it didn't really overwhelm me. It did feel not simple really, but it felt easy to understand everything that's going on. But man, I could not follow along halfway through. It just kind of went off the rails there. But honestly, I am really confused as to what this track was overall about. I don't know what these indoor games are. I hear some lyrics regarding laziness and being surrounded by people that are just kind of yes men. But other than that, I'm kind of lost on a lot of the lyrics here. But I did think that was a good song though. I like that a lot. Track number 3 is Happy Family. This is so trippy. Oh, there's like a weird vocal effect on here. It's like choppy on like the left side. Oh. That flute is going insane. I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost. So I'm assuming that track was about referring to a family of some sort breaking up. So using some weird names here like Jonah, Judas, Jude. So I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are entirely about. I found myself experiencing that song more than enjoying it. I wish the flute played a little bit more of a prominent role. I don't know if that's just because I like flutes or that's just kind of how I feel about it. Track number 4 is a relatively short song for King Crimson. Lady of the Dancing Water. Oh, bring that flute. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is incredible. This is so chill. Talk to him. Talk to him. I feel you still, always your eyes. I like when he says glowing, it's like fading off to the side there. That's amazing. Why couldn't this be longer? Why couldn't this be 5 minutes? Why? Wow, I really like that song a lot. I really did. I don't know why. Whenever King Crimson doesn't have a rhythm section, I tend to enjoy it a lot. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a little weird, but I do tend to enjoy their kind of low-key songs more. I don't know who the Lady of the Dancing Water is, but she is gorgeous. It's funny how in the last song I was talking about how I need more flute, and I certainly got it on this. Super underrated song. I'm surprised that has under 1 million plays. Okay. I've been dreading this moment. I understand though that there's different parts to this and that it's not all entirely just 23 minutes of the same song. So there's different parts. I understand that, but I'm not gonna pause. All right, let's get into it. Okay, that's a way to start. Are those female vocals? Okay. Wake your reasons hollow bones. Is this the same vocalist? Where your blizzard season cold. I like this a lot actually. I love these vocals. Those are some scary sound effects in the back of that. Wake your reasons hollow bones. I like the clapping there. I love that piano too. This is insane. This is incredible. I'm gonna assume that this is the second part. Is this a violin? I'm in love with this sound. I'm gonna start floating, dude, I swear. That is a high-pitched piano right there. This is already taking a lot of energy out of me. We're not even halfway through. I'm gonna assume that this is the third part. This is very sinister. Ooh, some vocals again.
Centuries lean on thornwood spears, blow on their hands, steel by even yards. March forward.
Okay. Well, I knew we were like about to go to war, so I love the drums here. What a climax. Okay. I kind of abruptly ended. I'm assuming it's the same part still because the rhythm is the same, the melody. I like how they brought the drums back in. Oh my god. Oh, that is deep. It's a deep bass. That guitar is intense. It's like a warrior. Why is it only on one ear? Oh, now it's fading out to the other ear. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. I feel like I need a little lobotomy after listening to that. Regarding the first part of that song, I liked the cool female vocals that were accompanied by the piano during the verse. I liked the some of the scary sound effects going on while she was singing, and I liked the guitar riffs during the chorus. And overall, the chorus in the first part was just super catchy. That might have been my favorite part of the song. If it wasn't that, then it might have been the second part. The second part, I loved the saxophone and the violin. I think it was a violin. If it was a violin, it was a very high-pitched violin. That's why I did like it a lot. And I like how it progressively, more instruments started coming in. It felt like at the peak of the second part, a whole orchestra was going on. For the third part, is the one I'm most confused about. It was easily the longest part. I did like how it started very sinister. And I did like how his vocals I think were about war a little bit, and I like towards the end of the verse when he's explaining the troops lining up because they're about to go fight. I was expecting that to get aggressive. It definitely was not as aggressive as I thought it was gonna get, but even though this track was 24 minutes, it didn't feel like filler at all. And I did love the guitar solo towards the end of the third part. That was really cool. And I liked how as the solo was going on, the guitar just kind of felt like it was getting closer. In regards to the fourth part, which is the one I'm very confused about, I liked how it sounded when it was in both ears. I'm confused about why it started in the right and then went to the left. But yeah, other than that, I thought that song was really good. Definitely increased my patience for sure. I don't know why when I think of when I think about this album as a theme, it feels very like medieval a little bit. That's the kind of like atmosphere that I'm sort of getting, and I feel like I'm being thrusted into. Pause. In terms of favorites, I did like, what's the song called? Lady of the Dancing Water. I love that song a lot. I'm gonna go back to that one a lot. I think what this album did lack, though, in comparison to other King Crimson albums, is like a big kind of like epic moment. I felt like this one did tell better stories, and I think overall the songwriting specifically on this album was a lot better in regards to a lot of their other albums. And I did like the use of vocals on this album. I thought the songwriting on this album was very creative and filled with metaphors. I gotta do more research into kind of the lore behind this and who Prince Rupert even is. I have no clue who he is and why. And some songs too, like the family one, I don't know what family they're kind of referring to there. But yeah, man, as a project, I thought that this was very creative. The only thing I think that it's lacking is maybe a little bit of replayability. I find myself when it comes to this album, and sometimes King Crimson in general, that I felt more as if I was experiencing it rather than enjoying most of it. And I did enjoy it, but I enjoyed it more as like listening experience rather than like a musical kind of experience. I was kind of paying attention to as for everything that was going on rather than just letting myself be. But yeah, man, that's the album. I thought it was very good. If I'm ranking it in their discography so far, actually, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna be ranking either just their albums or all the albums I reviewed so far. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's the video. If you have anything else, drop in the comments. Thank you for all the support on these videos. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. And yeah, that's it. Have a good one.